allow people to think more deeply about what is the situation, what are your ideas for change, what do you think, asking more questions that allow people to explore why they think the way they do, because most people have the solutions to the healthcare crisis, except as we all know, it's broken. So bringing that health back to healthcare, we've got to stop feeling like we have to solve it, because that's what we do for patients every day, is we're trying to make them well so they can leave and move. There's a criticalness to that thinking. It is so hard to think opposite of that, because you're so ingrained to solve and get people moving. And if you could just take that back a little bit and say, okay, let's slow down, let's ask a deeper question, but not solving the problem, because you really want to get how people think. And people have not had time to think, because the pandemic has created such a crisis for people that, they feel, like you said, there's a fear of feeling weak that I don't solve something for somebody and I don't do it quickly, when in essence, it's a gift of love and care and that connectedness and that empathy when you allow people to stretch into that place. So thank you.
I think it goes a little bit beyond that, though, Dina. I think that it's really the ability also to give them a voice, to allow them to be heard, to allow them to express their feelings freely without potential negative consequences.
Right. And being part of the solution
is so incumbent in terms of psychological safety.
But taking something and saying, well, Christy, I love that idea. Let's see how we can implement that. I love that, Sharon. Let's see how we can work with that, right? I'm acknowledging the fact that not only did you share with me an idea, I really think that that's something we need to consider and we need to put into play. And I think if people felt like what they gave information on was useful, that there's that empathy, that connectedness, that feeling that, I'm part of something bigger and it's just not me on an island, which, right, we've all suffered from the island of me, and it just doesn't work real well. It didn't work really well for me. So I will just speak.
Right. Well, and I think we have to be careful to recognize that shared governance and high reliability means more than just having everybody around the table.
Mm-hmm.
It means allowing them and encouraging them to talk and to solve problems together. And I think it's so. I think sometimes the thought is, if we just have everybody represented around the table, that's enough. But it's not enough.